I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right?
Hello and welcome to another pre-workout review. This one is for Havok Hardcore. My voice sounds weird. Havok Hardcore. I've been coughing a lot. I've had the flu, so yeah. By American Metabolics. Bollocks. Not Metabolics. American Metabolics. Yeah, Havok Hardcore. Full disclosure pre-workout. I was wondering what that meant, but yeah, that just means it tells you what's in it, as opposed to just saying proprietary blend, I'm assuming. Yeah. And this one is Tiger's Blood Snow Cone flavour. Whatever the fuck Tiger's Blood tastes like. I believe that's the stuff that Charlie Sheen was drinking at one point. So, I don't know. Didn't stop him getting HIV though, did it? So maybe that's what gave it to him. Maybe it was infected tiger's blood. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking out of my asshole and get straight to the shitty gritty. So, a rundown of ingredients here. It is time for this review because every time I go through the ingredients, not knowing what the fuck most of them do or are. So each ingredient I'm gonna look up on Wiki. So there's probably about a 50% chance of it being accurate. Oh, Jim Bowen's dead. Oh. Okay, so Havok Hardcore full disclosure pre-workout. Ingredients. This is the Havok Hardcore pump technology. So L-citrulline 6 grams. Okay, L-citrulline. The organic compound citrulline is an amino acid. Its name is derived from citrullus, the Latin word for watermelon, from which it was first isolated in 1914 by Koga and Odaki. It was finally identified by Wada in 1930. Okay. Biosynthesis. Citrulline is made from ornithine and carbon. Let's just cut to what it fucking does. Several proteins contain citrulline as a result of post-translational modification. These citrulline residues are generated by a family of enzymes called peptidylarginine. Yeah, those. It doesn't really tell you what it does in regards to the body, does it? Sorry about that fucking dog, by the way. Okay, that's that. Okay, beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. Beta-alanine is a naturally occurring beta amino acid, which is an amino acid in which the amino group is at the B position from the carboxylate group, i.e. 2 atoms away. See figure 1. That's figure 1. Biochemical function. Beta-alanine is not found in any major proteins or enzymes. It is a component of the naturally occurring peptides carnosine and anserine. There is evidence that beta-alanine supplementation can increase exercise performance, but there is concern about lack of information about safety. Ingestion of beta-alanine can cause paresthesia, reported as a tingling sensation in a dose-dependent fashion. Yeah, we get those tingles often. Okay, well that's that. Betaine anhydrous. Trimethylglycine. Okay. Trimethylglycine was the first betaine discovered. Originally it was simply called betaine because in the 19th century it was discovered in sugar beets. Okay, so what's it do? Biological function. KMG is an organic osmolite that occurs in high concentrations in many marine invertebrates such as crustaceans and mollusks. It serves as a potent appetitive attractant to a generalist carnivore such as the predatory sea slug. What the fuck is this rabbit? What's it do, for fuck's sake? Fuck the sea slug. TMG has been proposed as a treatment for depression. In theory, it would increase adenosylmethylpupa. Yeah, whatever that fucking says. The same homocysteine to methylate. Fuck this. Oh, bollocks to it. Yeah, it can help with depression and it's it makes pigs lose fucking adipose tissue. So yeah, I'll have some of that, eh? Okay, agmatine sulfate. That's the one that makes you shit, I think. I'm sure there's more in the write-up for that than that's the one that makes you shit, so that's why I'm researching it. Okay, agmatine sulfate. Agmatine, also known as 4-amino-butylguanidine, is a amino-guanidine that was discovered in 1910 by Albrecht Kossel. Okay, great. What's it do? Metabolic pathways. Agmatine biosynthesis by arginine decarboxylation is well positioned to compete with the principal arginine-dependent pathways, namely. Fuck. What the fuck? What am I bothering with? Agmatine sulfate injection can increase food intake with carbohydrate preference in satiated but not in hungry rats, and this effect may be mediated by neuropeptide. Great. Research. A number of potential medical uses for agmatine have been suggested. And that's all it says about that in the research section. Cardiovascular. Agmatine produces mild reductions in heart rate and blood pressure, apparently by activating both central and peripheral control systems via modulation of several of its molecular targets, including imidazoline receptors, subtypes, norepinephrine papa, and fuck off. Glucose regulation. Kidney functions. Agmatine has been shown to enhance glomerular filtration. Neurotransmission, which has been discussed as a putative neurotransmitter. It's synthesized in the brain, stored in synaptic vesicles, accumulated by uptake, released by membrane depolarization, and inactivated by opioid liability. Systematic agmatine can potentiate opioid analgesia, prevent tolerance to chronic morphine in laboratory rodents. Since then, cumulative evidence amply shows that agmatine inhibits opioid dependence and relapse in several animal species. Hey, so there you go. So if you're looking to get off heroin, try some agmatine. Anyway, that's agmatine. Taurine, that's 1 gram of that agmatine sulfate. Taurine, 1 gram. Taurine is an organic compound that is widely distributed in animal tissue. It is a major constituent of bile and can be found in the large intestine, and accounts for up to 0.1% of total human body weight. Taurine is named after the Latin taurus, a cognate of the Greek, whatever the fuck that says in Greek, which means bull or ox, as it was first isolated from ox bile in 1827 by German scientists Friedrich Tiedemann and Leopold Gmelin. How do you smell it, Gmelin? So yeah, that's what that is. Taurine is an ingredient in energy drinks. Yeah, I've seen that. Many contain 1,000 milligrams per serving, and some as much as 2,000 milligrams. The addition of taurine is used as a nervous system depressant. Taurine is essential for cardiovascular function and development and function of skeletal muscle, the retina, and the central nervous system. Taurine is conjugated via its amino terminal group with this and that and this and that. Yeah, anyway, we're on to the Havok Hardcore Energy and Focus formula. So, N-acetyl L-tyrosine. Where the fuck is it? L-tyrosine. Ah, you cocksuckers. I don't even fucking know what I'm doing. Oh, this is a ball ache. N-acetyl. What's N-acetyl? N-acetyl serotonin. N-acetyl glucosamine. Fuck off. Oh, piss slaps. Oh, this is a ball ache. It's not even fucking on it, is it? Bollocks to it. N-acetyl L-tyrosine, 500 milligrams. So yeah, that's whatever that fucking is. So that's for focus. Yeah, scientist Adam here. Fucking focus. Okay, caffeine anhydrous. We all know what that is, but caffeine is such an effective stimulant that many people are using a highly concentrated caffeine powder or caffeine anhydrous to stimulate athletic performance or weight loss. Or when they can't score any speed or cocaine. Caffeine anhydrous versus caffeine. What's the difference? I don't care. But yeah, that's caffeine. Okay, so yeah, so the caffeine is there for energy and, you know, kind of dials you in a bit. Kind of. Or in conjunction with other ingredients, such as the taurine, maybe? Because that kind of keeps you down, keeps you not... Oh man, I have no fucking energy. I had a bottle and a half of wine last night. Juglans Regia, 150 milligrams. The fuck is Juglans Regia? Juglans. Oh god, what's that shit? Juglans Regia. Juglans. It's funny. Juglans Regia. Juglans Regia, the Persian walnut. The Persian walnut, English walnut, Circassian walnut, or especially in Great Britain, common walnut, is an old world walnut tree species. Okay, so there's 150 milligrams of old walnut in this. Walnuts and other tree nuts are important food allergens that have the potential to be associated with life-threatening IG-medicated allergic reactions in some individuals. Okay, Eria gerenis, or Eria gerenis. Eria gerenis. Juglans Regia, then Eria gerenis. 125 milligrams of Eria gerenis. Ergerensis extract is an interesting ingredient that is tipped by many in the supplement industry as being a new replacement to DMAA, and also many of the strongest stimulants that have since fallen by the wayside. Okay. So, what does it do? It's an orchid species that is common in Polynesia, Himalayas, China and Asia. It is said to be one of the biggest, most reliable sports stimulants today. Ergerensis extract is also referred to as N-phenethyl dimethylamine. N-phenethyl dimethylamine. Phenethyl dimethylamine in some cases. Fucking hell. I feel like a great spacker reading these scientific terms. To understand how it works, you have to have a broad understanding. Ellipsis. Okay, it's a stimulant of some degree. I don't know what the fuck it does. Proof is in the pudding. I'll find out when I take some of this shit. Dicaffeine malate. Infinergy decaffeine malate is a patented ingredient developed by innovative supplement ingredient supplier Creative Compounds. Infinergy is a precise combination of caffeine and malic acid fused together using an ionic bond into a compound known as dicaffeine malate. Infinergy contains a so what does it do? Keeps you jacked, I'm guessing. Last ingredient, Hordenine HCI 50 milligrams. Originally derived from the bitter orange plant, today hordenine supplements can be purchased online to improve energy and focus and to boost the mood. Okay, so it's a mood elevator. I'm all about fucking mood elevators. Anyway, that was a rundown of the ingredients in fucking Havok Hardcore. Full disclosure pre-workout. Now to the good part. Taste test. Yeah, I'll put the water in first. I'm going to do it to recommended dose as well. Okay, assess your tolerance. I don't need to assess tolerance. Once your tolerance is assessed, 1 scoop with 4 to 6 ounces of water. 4 to 6. That's not a lot. That's 6 ounces there. Look at that, that's tiny. Fucking hell. Yeah, there's about 10 ounces there. Okay, so I was kind of I won't say excited, just a slight anticipation about the new pre-workout. Well, one that I've not tried before. That's the one before that. Before this, I was using was fucking what was it? Dust V2. Which wasn't bad, but yeah, it was a step up in terms of stim dosages from ones prior to that. Can't say I know it was that great of an effect. It was okay though. But it went all clumpy after a while in the cup. I had to keep it in the fucking fridge because like the weather got hot, and it started like going all melty and that. But yeah, anyway, that's that. Anyway, this is It smells curious. Fucking hell. Look at that, it's smoking. Anyway, that's the tiger's blood. Looks almost like protein powder. Smells like it as well, a bit. Yeah, it smells like kind of vanilla ice cream protein powder. Anyway. Oh, hey up, look at that. Magic. The powder is white, but it turns tiger's blood colour. Ooh, look at that. That's good. That's almost like the kind of like the slime in Ghostbusters 2. Oh no, the Blob. The 1988 version of the Blob. After it's eaten a few people, it goes that kind of bloody pinky kind of colour. Okay, so this is tiger's blood. As approved by Charlie the Machine. Winning. Look at the head on it. Okay, well, bottoms up. So this is tiger's blood snow cone, Havok hardcore pre-workout. That's our taste. Fucking hell. Ugh. I don't know how you describe that. It's sweet, but initially it's a fucking... It is sweet and creamy. It's, I guess, like a snow cone. Is tiger's blood snow cone an actual thing? Did you get a snow cone in America called with tiger's blood? I don't know what the fuck the tiger's blood is, though. It tastes... It's bitter. Bitter, but with like creamy sweetness underneath it. It's not too... I don't know, I guess it might be an acquired taste, but... It's different. It's not overly sweet, which I'm glad about, because the fucking sour gummy bear Dust Feed 2 was too sweet. I mean, granted it was sour gummy bear flavour, you know, what was I expecting? But yeah, this... I don't mind, like, yeah, it's not too bad now. So, It's getting better with each taste, but yeah, definitely a snow cone, but with a kind of bitterness on top. It's hard to describe. You know when you fucking call something a fruit punch flavour, because when there isn't no specific taste, so they just bong that name on it. It's fruit punch flavour. I guess you could do that with this, but this isn't not fruity particularly. Bitter orangey kind of. Imagine it said that's one of the ingredients, one of the fucking Jumbo Palumbo or Area 51, whatever the fuck this stuff's called. I can't believe they recommended doing 4 to 6 ounces of water with. I mean, I did nearly 10 ounces, and that was a very strong flavour. I mean, fucking hell, must be like a shot of Benlin if you do it in just 4 ounces of water. Anyway, that was a rundown of the ingredients and the taste test for Havok Hardcore Tiger's Blood Snow Cone flavoured pre-workout. So I'm just gonna let it kick in a bit, go to the gym, have a session, come back, tell you about this session. So until then. Okay, so just got back from the gym and Havok Hardcore. Whoa. Very nice. Effects wise, coming on, it's not pounding intense. Come on, you don't really notice it. And, then you're in the midst of working out, and it's not like an insistent. But if you can lift, and it's not painful. It's weird. I felt like am I lifting enough weight here, because it didn't feel as painful. So I'm jibber jabbering a bit, because it's pretty strong stuff. It's almost, it feels like it's illegal almost. It's It's very kind of like I said, I did some cardio at the end of the workout, and once I finished doing that, I was like, felt really, really good, and I got a touch of like whiz dick, which is what you get, well, if you're a male and you take speed or ecstasy, that kind of an amphetamine type of thing. Means where you really kind of get horny, but your dick sort of acts like it's in a very cold environment, if you get what I mean. Came close to having a wank in the showers at the gym, but you know, I thought, no. But yeah, I say it's still rushing through me. It's very, very speedy type of shit. But yeah, great stuff. I would recommend it. It's definitely boosts your energy levels, and definitely boosts your focus and your mood. And so yeah, it's up there with one of the best pre-workouts I've had so far. I liked it a lot better than Dust V2, which was the previous one. And that was one I'd kind of heard more about than Havok Hardcore. I reckon we've been, style over substance with that shit. But yeah, effects wise, awesome. Taste wise, it's a unique taste. It's not sweet, which is good. I don't like it too sweet. Like I said, it's almost like a protein powder undertaste, like a creamy undertaste. Then there's that little snow cone aspect of it, I guess, and then there's that tiger's blood, kind of bitter orangey type of thing going. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's good shit. So yeah, over and out. I'm now going to go and have a wank. Just kidding. Maybe. I don't know. See ya.
I need 3 days' notice to have a wank.